Our Coach's Corner segment with Coach John Limbaugh, the football coach and head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School, presented by Lori Darlings. And Coach, man, things looking good, up 21-0, and then, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jimmy. It was a great start to our ball game. You know, we had a plan, and it's nice to see when you're playing for the game gets enacted, and the kids were clicking on all cylinders, and they were so excited. And
how'd you get up 21-0?
Well, you know, we took the open kickoff and took it down the field, had a methodical drive, scored, great stuff, and then came back and kicked off to them. In their first play, they snapped the ball over the quarterback's head. We get back there and get on it real quick. And we go on that drive and score. And the next one, we have a pooch kick.
So you're up 14-0?
We're up 14-0, pretty quick. And the next drive, we pooch kick it. And our kid, Braden Deloach, goes down and hits the kid receiving the ball and knocks it loose. And we get on that one and go score. And
so you're up 21-0 against the #1 team, the defending state champion in Class 1A Wadley.
Yes, and I tell our kids that shows all of us what they can do.
Yeah.
And but then Wadley got the ball. And they rattled off a lot of points in a short amount of time. We couldn't stop them. Their running back, he's going to be the edge rusher when he goes to Auburn. One of their edge rushers, he's very, very good. He's a legit 1A player. They got the other running back. He's very, very good. I heard he's getting a scholarship as well. They got 4 or 5 scholarship players right there.
How did you react, and how did your team react when you're up 21-0 against the #1 team in the state?
Well, very, very excited.
Yeah.
And very happy about that situation. We just got to learn how to handle, you know, that kind of favor.
Yeah.
We were doing very well, and I don't think we handled it very well in the second quarter. Now, the first drive that they had, we did quite well, and I thought for a moment that we held them on the goal line, but they snuck on in there. Mm-hmm. But I thought we'd held them from my viewpoint. But it took a lot for them to get in. They had a good run, that first run, and then we knuckled up and stopped them, but then they ended up getting in there now. But when they started that, you know, we had an inability to move the football after
against a great
quarter.
defense.
Right, good. They're good defense, no kidding. We started getting tired. You know, our kids were expending a lot of energy that first quarter, and it was a very hot night. And we started spending that energy and started, you know, you kind of see it in the kids. It wasn't a letdown by any means. The kids were very excited. They were working hard. But then we had a fumble. We threw an interception. Ball got batted at the line of scrimmage, and they caught it. So they took full advantage of our turnovers as we did theirs. Yeah. And that's why they scored so many points so quick.
But you did score a lot of points against the defending state champions.
Well, you know, I'm not really into moral victories. I'd rather learn from a win, but we learned a lot from the loss. But we scored, you know, 56-27 was the final score, and we had a bad snap on extra point. Would have been 28, but that's the most points any 1A team has put on those guys in 2 years.
Well, big game tonight at home, Farm Links Field, against the #8 ranked Winterboro Bulldogs, and they're the real deal too.
Well, Coach Manfield, he does a great job with these guys, and they have some great talent on their ball team and a lot of speed. Winterboro likes to get to that edge. It's going to be all we can do to win this ball game. But our kids, their head is in it. They're excited about it. It's a great opportunity for our kids to play the #8 team in the state and make a name for themselves. And
good news is, after the Winterboro game, which is a huge game, you get an open week next week, which we needed.
It is the perfect time for an open week. You know, the first of our year, we play a lot of very tough opponents at the first of the year. Not that we hadn't got some tough ones after the break, but things do calm down a little bit. But Winterboro is quite a good ball club, but it will be a very needed break after that. But
and it's military night.
Right.
And first responders honoring night too.
Absolutely. We have some great first responders from our SRO, Mr. Miller. Officer Miller does a great job for us. but all the Lele and Fayetteville volunteer fire.
They're fantastic people.
Fantastic folks. So we got our sheriff's department, all of our first responders, these guys that go in to a situation when everybody else is coming out. We want to honor them tonight and show our thanks for them. 9/11 anniversary yesterday. There's a lot to be thankful for in this country for those that on the front lines of danger and front lines of protecting the rest of us. And we want to honor all of them tonight. So it is Military Appreciation Night.
Yeah, I guess that starts about 6:30 or so.
Yes, it's about 6:30.
Okay.
We want everybody to get in there. Hey, it's going to be a big crowd. Parking is $5, $10 for the ticket at the gate, or you can buy it on GoFan. But it's going to be a big crowd. People will actually want to get there early tonight to get a seat. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's the best game in town. And if you want to see a good football game, they need to come out tonight.
Now, how important league-wise is this game tonight?
Well, we're looking at hosting. We beat Winterboro, and we win the rest of these games, we'll be a host team. That's how big it is. We don't want to just make the playoffs. We want to bust the playoffs wide open. We want to play Wadley again in round 4. But we understand, Jimmy, we got to take this one game at a time. And tonight is a big game. Our kids are all in.
It was a physical Wadley football team, big, strong, fast.
Yes, sir.
How did you come out of that game injury-wise?
We're 100%. You know, thankfully, we were not last year, but this year we're 100% after that game. And you're right. Big, strong, very physical. You know, I told them before it was like a lot of references to Pearl Harbor. We surprised them out the gate, but then somebody, you know, Hiroshima happened later in the game. So we understand they're a very good football team. They're a better team this year than they were last year when they won the state. I believe that.
And this team tonight, the Winterboro Bulldogs, they just keep getting better and better every year.
They do, and that's, you know, it's a testament to what Coach Skylar Mansfield is accomplishing there, and the work ethic that he has, and what they're putting into it. And you know, we're going to have to do everything we can tonight to get a victory. But our kids are into it and they're ready.
Talk a little bit about some of the kids. I know it was the game got away from you after that 21-0 lead last week at Wadley, but who are some kids that played well for you?
Well, you know, our quarterback played really good. Preston Duke had he threw one for a touchdown, threw another long pass for about 40 yards to Britton Cantrell to get to the one. And he ran the ball in a couple times. He had a great game. But one, we always talk about one that sticks out, and you know, that's Jet Liner. Receiver for us, played great on defense as well, really making some great hits. And just want to lift him up for his effort, catches he made, yak yards after the catch. He did a great job.
Kind of capsule what's going to be happening tonight at Farm Links Field.
Best game in town. It is a region game with a very tough opponent, number 8 team in the state. And you're going to see the Fayetteville Wolves go after them and everything we got. So we got to do everything we can to win the game, but they're going to have to as well. It's going to be a good game. Not
only that, there's a big pregame festivities taking place too.
Absolutely. We got you know, we want to honor Winterboro. They lost a kid earlier, so we're going to have a moment of silence to honor him. And because we're in this together, they're our sister county school, and we want to honor them and let them know that we care about them and love them and the grief that they're going through. But also tonight we'll have on the field some of our first responders out there, and we'll honor them out on the field tonight.
And of course, Coach John Limbaugh Show every week brought to you by Lori Darlings.
Appreciate her so very much. And she had those hamburger steaks last week. They were great. And as always, don't know what the meal is tonight, but it'll be great, whatever it is.
All right, Coach John Limbaugh Show every week brought to you by Lori Darlings at Cozy Corner in Fayetteville.